Hello, everybody. How are you? Ooh, I don't want you to see all my mess over here. Trying to move you around. Give you a better visual here. Because I know you guys are always looking at the background. But now you can see out the window. There. We have leaves all on the ground. The grass is, well, we had rain last night, so things are a little greener. But they are getting a little brown and the sun is going down. So it's at 6 o'clock Central. Hey, Grammy Karen, Julie, Alicia, hi. Oops, wrong one. I'll give you the exact times here. October 24th in Minnesota. Our sunrise is 10 to 8, and our sunset is 6:20 p.m. So 7:50 a.m. to 6:20 p.m. So yeah, almost 8 o'clock. It's dark in the morning. So anyway, 6:20. We have 2 more weeks, I think, before we do our time change. And then this will be like 5 o'clock right now, Central Time. So I hope you all are doing well. There had been 5 people on here. We're down to 3. Three of my favorite peeps here, right? How are you all doing? Grammy Karen, what's shaking in your area of the woods? Alicia, have you had your frost? Did you have snow? Ontario had a ton of snow, or at least it snowed for a long time, and it looked like the east coast of Canada was really getting hit with some storms. But it looked more rain than anything. So, Judy, hello, my friend from close by here, a Minnesota native. How are you doing tonight, dear? Kiri, hello. Connie, hugs to you. So you've had beautiful weather for a couple of weeks now. Nice. Oh, that's so good. That is great. Grammy Karen, I want to ask you, have you guys been inundated with the Asian beetles? They look just like ladybugs, but they're not ladybugs. They're Asian beetles, and they bite, and they stink, and they swarm, and they get everywhere. I'm just wondering if there are other areas of the country that are having problems, because ours only came in, I want to say maybe, Judy, maybe 15 years ago? Because before that, our end of September, October, it was absolutely gorgeous. We didn't have to worry about a thing, not a bug. Oh, Judy, I'm so glad that you have an evening off. That's so nice. Abnormally warm there. Okay, expecting a wind and rainstorm Wednesday into Thursday. Ooh, that's going to be, yeah. We had some pretty good winds yesterday, probably 25 to 30 mile an hour, like all day long. And then the storms rolled in. So we had a lot of stuff going on. So, okay. Well, that's nice. That's nice. So Tennessee, no, you're in Kentucky. Kentucky doesn't get the Asian beetles. Oh, that would be so nice. So, Kiri, a former hurricane that hit Mexico is affecting your weather. Also, a cold front hitting you. Wind advisory tonight. Could see. Yikes. Wow. Okay, well, I'm glad that you've gotten ready. Hey, Matt and Sarah. How are you? Another Minnesota homies. Yeah, you guys are doing great. So what was everybody up to this week other than Kiri has been prepping for big storms? We had frost, or not just frost, but hard freezes here. So, but you have stink bugs and ladybugs. You hate stink bugs. Oh, a truck full of trash. Um, Matt and Sarah, Judy is a friend of mine from up my way. So she's a neighbor kind of a few miles away, but Alicia is still recovering from COVID. It takes a few weeks, dear. Just take your time with it. But yeah, we're getting close to sunset here pretty soon. Another 15 minutes. Another 15 minutes. So yeah, we've got freezing going on. I had 3 hanging plants at my front door on my under my dormer and stuff, and they're done. I had a hanging pot of petunias, a nice big fern, and some Gerber daisies that were all hanging there, and they were so pretty. They're all brown now, all brown and done. So I need to take those down. The kids are going to Gulf Coast. Oh, nice. Oh, that would be good. That'd be fun. I miss meeting everybody. It's just been nothing close by. And HOA just at a really tough time for me. But anyway, oh, I'm glad you're getting better, Alicia. That's good. Matt and Sarah, no, not right now. It was overnight. Today it's been pretty um, pretty sunny all day. Just want to see if there's anything a coming. I know that whole system though, it was like the whole west side was just snow in North Dakota and Canada. It was like, oh, I wonder if we're gonna get any of that stuff. But I'm about 45 degrees. It says it feels like 39. So we still have 18-mile-an-hour winds. So that's what's making it feel much chillier. Hey, Dave. Good evening to you. Oh, Carrie, that's a nice neighbor. Absolutely. Judy, what happened to windows? I didn't see. Sorry. You washed your windows and last night you got mud rain. Oh, that's so frustrating. Yes. Oh dear. Um, aw, some thumb friends. What is that? Here is Thumpkin, here is Thumpkin, or where is Thumpkin? Here I am. So, okay. I see what you guys are getting, Matt and Sarah. Yeah, that's a pretty big thing there. No, I'm in the clear to the west of that. So, but if you're looking at a radar and you look a little bit further west of me, there is definitely ice and snow in the middle of the Dakotas just coming down. So I don't know. There's not saying anything till Thursday, but who knows? No, Grammy Karen, I am not winterized yet. It's like, oh, another slow fall for me. I just, just coming out of the summer with dealing with everything and all the estate things and everything, and then going on vacation. And the last 2 weeks, I've had to just really, um, I've had to buckle down and just really, I've been putting in long days. I've been putting in 15 to 18-hour days working and trying to catch up on a lot of things that should have been done a while ago, work-wise. So I've been kind of tied to my desk and looking outside, and I'm just like, I need to get out there. But, somebody's got to pay the bills, right? Hey, keep it simple. How are you? Donna, hi. You still have no frost in the forecast. We've had a couple good freezes here. Everything is brown and dead and frozen. So I know, Dave, you've been doing great. You've been doing really, really good. Yes, I have, Matt and Sarah, and I'm looking forward to hopefully just getting into some normal schedule again. It does, Grammy Kieran, and I know you've been there. So it's just I do what I can do, right? And I'm looking outside and I got hoses laying around. I still have I still have carrots in my bed, even though we've had freezes. So I have to clean out my beds. I have to, oh, put everything away. But yes, your first frost is usually 10, 15, but it's still none. Oh, why tomorrow, Grammy Karen? Is it just, are you working there every day now, or is it just once in a while? So yeah, we had a little bit of rain, a little bit. So before I get into all of our stuff, I just wanted to give you my prep tip for the night because I might forget or run out of time or something. Um, but for those of you who've been here forever, I know I've mentioned it before, but sometimes after 3 years of doing this, it's okay to repeat some things, right? Um, collect newspapers as you can and store them somewhere where the mice aren't going to make little beds out of them and everything. But newspapers, again, for mulch, for fire starters, they're a great insulator if it comes down to that and you need to insulate something. Whether they're laid flat, everything, or you take it, open up, and then crumple it up, bunch it up, so that there's, the air pockets and everything that can help to keep things warmer. But newspaper is a good thing to have. It helps you. It can help. You can tear it up or shred it up somehow. Put it in your compost. Again, use it for mulch. All kinds of things. There's a lot of good use for newspapers. So. You work remote 3 days. Oh, okay. All right. You store brown paper bags in the same way. Oh, very good. You fill one bag with 30 other bags. Well, you know exactly how many bags fit in one. I do save paper bags too, but just not for any other purpose other than to use them once in a while. So I think I have probably 10 or 12 bags, but I do that too. I don't have one here, but there's a really cool way to fold them up so you don't have like all these tabs and all this stuff flying all over, and it stores really easily. So you take the bottom, you fold it, and you fold it again until you've got like this little strip of leftover bag over the top. And then you take it and you tuck the bottom into, I don't know it's hard to explain. I don't know if I do even have anything here to show you, but you tuck the bottom into, say this is the square and everything, and you've got the flap. Let me see if I have the flap here. The flap, and it's got, two, all right, here we go. It's got 2 layers to the flap, and it has, it's like going over in that way. Well, you take them because it's connected on the side, and then you tuck it into this part and then fold, you tuck it in. Of course, it's not this thick, right? Why did I pick something so thick? Oh, well. So you tuck it in, and then you can fold that over, and it creates this nice little folded thing. So, newspaper, what is that? I know. Oh, I do get one subscription, Epic Times. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that, EPOCH. And they're I usually just read because I get emails from them every day with the news and the updates and stuff like that. And that's really, they're just a really, really solid news organization and everything. So yes, Donna, that is a great paper. And so, they try to be as honest as they can about everything that comes through, and they don't show any favoritism, but they are, I guess a more conservative paper and everything like that. So yeah, grocery flyers, you get stuff in the mail that are other flyers and things like that. So anything that's newsprint type of stuff, yeah, save that. So, oh, Grammy Karen, okay. So you know that I have to go back here. I know I missed a few things here. Um, fill one bag with other. You love lint for fire starter? Yes. Now, I don't have a dryer, but lint is great. Yes, store that up. Great fire starter. And you guys have a fireplace. You have a wood stove. So that would be great. Now, that begs a question, Matt and Sarah. Do you start it with your fires? Do you start it with matches and the lint and everything? Or do you use the propane? Then you hit the button and you're just starting that wood on fire. You do it the easy way. Um, Only reusable are allowed now, Alicia. Wow. All your groceries come in paper bags. Okay, yeah, you would get a good heap there. That's for sure. Hey, Caitlin, how are you? You have a good amount saved. Okay. um, let's see. You have dead birch on the ground. So yes, a birch. I've got two big birches in the front. So I get lots and lots of birch too. So that's another thing that I have some saved up, but I'm not going to go out and collect it all the time because I don't have a fireplace here. So I will, I've got a lot of newspaper saved and a lot of shredded paper saved. So that works out well too. You have dead birch on the ground, so you can get tons of birch bark. You have a fireplace, so you need a paper chimney. Okay. Yes, make sure it gets cleaned. Absolutely. You've been putting dryer lint in a used toilet paper roll and giving them to Graybeard. That is a great idea. That's a great idea. And you could even, oh, the sky's starting to get some colors out there. So, um, if you need even a little bit more for extra things, is to put like a little bit of Vaseline, maybe just like rub some around inside the toilet paper roll and then stuff the lint in there because that Vaseline works really good for fire starters too. Hey, Patty, how are you? You used to be able to pick up a grocery flyer. Okay. 99-cent milk? That's super, Kiri. Yeah. You save them all summer. Coffee creamer is a good. I'm not a coffee drinker, but that begs the question. If coffee creamer is a good fire starter, are you worried about what's going inside you then if that can catch on fire? I suppose there are other things, I mean, things that we wear and everything, but seriously, consuming something that it's a fire starter. Hmm. I would have to think about that one for a bit. All you coffee drinkers out there, I know. Yep, Vaseline and cotton balls. That's another good one too. Yep. Hey, Debbie. Hello. Um, you can also use freezer paper in the garden. Just roll it up. Oh, that is great. Julie, I don't know. That might. It does work, yes. Hey, Jane B, how are you doing? Makes you question the creamers. I know. It's like, oh, but we can't keep people from their coffee and their lattes and everything else. So you have a neighbor that is pro fireworks guy put some sort of explosive charge in a trash can of coffee creameries. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yes. Oh, what is it? Like I think Coke can is like a rust remover or something too. I've not tried that, but there's just so many things that we just drink a lot. And it's like a fireball. Wow. Coffee creamer. Oh, he's a fun neighbor. Absolutely. Yep. Hey, Jewish redneck prepper, how are you? I just, I, I see your name, and I'm just wondering if you are Eli who has changed his name. But you have to give me a yes or no on that one. A bit louder on the holidays, but if my neighborhood. So true. So true. Oh, you guys, that's great. That is great. So, you're Lewis. Okay, Lewis. Well, welcome. Welcome to you. Thank you. I know you were here last week, and so glad to have you back. Um, but yeah, so we were just talking about collecting newspapers and how it's a great fire starter and everything else, an insulator and mulch. So it's really, really good for mulch. So anyway, wanted to kind of go through things because as everybody knows, things have been going up in prices. And so just to kind of think ahead a little bit, if you're one who likes to go shopping the day after Christmas instead of before, or catch those after Christmas sales because you know that you can get things 50 to 75% off or sometimes even more. And it's like, you stock up on ribbon or bows or even wrapping paper. But then you can also find a lot of things that are like really, really cheap that you've been wanting to get. You need to find those 50% off canning jars. I know. I know. Oh, AKA Bubba. Well, Bubba, hello. You'd have to steal the free newspapers from the grocery store stand in order to get newspapers. Nobody takes them anymore. Well, every time you go to the grocery store, take one or two and just like keep throwing them in there and just save them. That adds up pretty quickly. Even just getting one a week, that you shop a lot at secondhand food stores. Oh, that's good. And I know it's not used food. It's like dollar store type of things that they get. It's like probably overstock from other stores or something. Um, yeah, I know, Alicia, but that's okay. So anyway, there's a lot of sales going on right now from our summer and garden yard stuff and everything, as especially in the north here as we are approaching winter. They're just trying to get rid of everything in the store, any of their inventory, because they don't want to sit on it till next year because there'll be new things that'll come out next year and with new prices, new all that kind of stuff. So they want to get rid of the old things. So Christmas is coming in, winter stuff is coming in. They want to get rid of the summer stuff. Yes, liquidating. Oh, freight damaged. There you go. Dented cans. There you go. True, Carrie. Yes. I was just going through a whole stack of junk mail today myself and just separating it all out. I separated to bringing to the recycling center and then shredding. And then sometimes there's stuff that I just have to throw away. Like you get the plastic cards and stuff in there. So anyway, there you go. Save your Christmas wrap for fire starter. Great idea because, we all unwrap things and then just kind of bunch it up and throw it away or even recycle it. Some of you may throw it in your fireplace or something like that, but do save it because you won't use it to rewrap a present, most likely, but that can be used as fire starter. Um, so anyway, there's a lot of a lot of garden and yard sales, a lot of supplies that are on sale. I just even Googled, you know, uh, garden I think it's a garden supply sales or something like that. And there was a whole list of things coming up on clearance, up to 70% off of things. And that went from Amazon to Wayfair to Home Depot, Menards, Walmart, Tractor Supply, just Lowe's, just all of those, Overstock, West Elm, LTD commodities. There's a whole bunch of places that you can check out. And if you have like your favorite stores, you just, you know, uh, probably better to even go into the stores at this time so you can actually see what is there and, look through it and see what the prices are and, the quality of things and what's left over. But there are a lot of really good sales online too. And so, just let's say you like to shop at overstock.com. And I went into all of these websites today and I was checking it out. And I would just put like garden clearance in the search bar and within the site and everything. And it was like it was coming up and there was stuff that was like really cheap and things that they're just trying to get rid of. And they might say only two left in stock or something, but if there are things that you need, and certainly don't go on there and just buy stuff just because it's on sale, but if there are things that you need for this next year, think about starting to get them now because, again, with inflation, we don't know what's going to be available. We won't know what the prices are or anything. And I'm not trying to make you afraid or anything, but just to kind of plan. And this is just kind of being a prep and just planning that out so that if you have the medicine aisle's been empty all year. Wow. So Dollar Tree has cheap Christmas wrap. There you go. There you go. Yeah, go in for a dollar, or I think Julie said everything's gone up to $1.25. A lot of those there's General, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree. I can't remember some. There's 4 or 5 of them, but your local Family Dollar never has old stuff. You have actually taken pictures of the empty shelves. Your mom's gentle opening gift. She loves saving the wrap to use for stocking stuffers. I know if you have something that's bigger and you're careful with it, you can use it for smaller things, reusing it in that way, which is really good. They will be overripe. Definitely curb surf the Boston markets for free. You guys are so clever. That's so great. You just did a month shopping in tinned pumpkins, 15 ounce, and dried cranberries were the only things not available. Okay. You do have a Canadian site I purchased things. It's been a while since I bought it overstock, but they've often had when I've needed things, like whether it's a shelf or a piece of furniture or something like that. They have done really well, and they feels really good burning bills. There you go. Oh, that's funny. Yep. It's almost like what it is. It's like, you're just gonna pay this bill. It's just like burning money, right? But some of the things that you can get cheaper now than you would at the beginning of the garden season would be pots. There's a lot of pots on sale. They're trying to get rid of all those extra pots that they have. You might not be able to get exactly what you want, if you want something really decorative or something very specific. But if you just need clay pots, or if you just need something to put a plant in that maybe you started outside and now you want to keep it inside over the winter, but you don't have a pot that's nice for inside, just example. So you can get pots. You can get beds like the galvanized garden beds, the raised beds and everything like that, and different planters. But Amazon actually has the galvanized oval beds. They went from $79 down to $49. So even on Amazon, you just click on their garden or just put in the search bar again, garden clearance, and all of this stuff comes up. I think they had, oh goodness, I'm trying to remember. It was thousands of items, but so that they just have a lot of different things. Hand tools, if you need clippers or pruning shears or anything like that. I've got you guys covered up. I'm going to move this over here. Um, printing bills. Use of satisfaction. Use a postpaid envelope to tear the mail into pieces. Put the envelopes. There you go. Um, yes, that is a good price drop for Amazon. Now, granted, we don't know if they are marking it up and then cutting it in half and saying, "Oh, this is, a really good price," when it's not that much more than anybody else. But when you're looking at clearance items, you can be pretty well, you just have to comparison shop and get to what you can do. So hand tools, bird houses, different things like that that you like, oh, I would love to have a little birdhouse out, or one of those, a gourd shaped thing or whatever. And but come May or June, you start looking at things, and it's like, oh, they're so expensive. And but now would be the time to, kind of get some of those things. Um, hoses. There's a lot of you can get, better price on hoses. If you've been using one and it's on its last leg and you need to replace it anyway, now would be a good time to get that. Oh, there you go, Dave. Yeah. Um, yep, now's exactly, Joy. Um, like plant tags, the little tags that you put into your garden beds or your pots or different things like that. Those are on sale right now. Grow bags. You can get all kinds of different ones. Sometimes the your choice is going to be a little more limited because again, it's end of the season. They're trying to get rid of their overstock, all that kind of thing. So, yeah, exactly, Joy. That'd be great. Which brings up another point too, is like, okay, so if you can find these things on sale and you just don't feel justified to get anything before, it's 2 months from Christmas and you're like, I really shouldn't be spending any money, maybe ask for that for Christmas. Just say, people are saying, "Well, what do you want?" It's like, "This is on sale. I would love to get 2 or 3 galvanized raised garden beds," or something like that. That would be so great. Even though you maybe can't put them in right away, it's still, it's a great Christmas present and they're on sale and different things like that. Um, I mean, if you're a person who gets a thrill out of a galvanized garden bed for a Christmas present, I mean, personally, I would be just like, "That's so great," if it's something that, that I really, really, really want. But, yes, ask for it. If I want a power shovel or something, it's like, or ask for a gift card. There you go. Yep, ask for a gift card. Um, so grow bags, yes. Lights. A lot of the string lights for gardens and everything are going on sale because all the lights that they're putting out are for Christmas trees and outdoor um, winter lights and different things. So you're getting the icicle lights, you're getting all those kind of things. But what you string through for garden lights is very, very different. Wish they would put oiled black sunflower seed on sale to feed the birds. Ah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be good. But see, that is something seasonal where they know that people are going to start buying that because the birds are going to need to be fed, right? So they know that they can't put that on sale. Um, any end of the season seeds. So most seed companies right now, if you can buy your seeds, they are selling for 2023. So they're packaging and selling for that. But there's sometimes you'll come across a seed company that is offering their 2022 seeds, and there's like half price. I know Luke at Am I Gardener did that last year, for one thing. I know for sure. Maybe it was the year before too, but he was like, all current year seeds are all half price. Sometimes they'll even put them on sale for 50 cents or something. Or if you go into like Home Depot or someplace like that that has a garden center, they might have an area where they're trying to get rid of all the seeds and they're just selling them for 50 cents a packet or something like that. Um, Say, Eliza, hello, good evening to you. Oh, it was a beautiful weekend. It was warm here. It was 75. So you turned one of your stock tanks with a rusted bottom into a raised bed. Very nice. I saw it was just a little video clip of this lady who she took a four drawer filing cabinet, tall filing cabinet, pulled the drawers out, spray painted the whole thing black, a nice glossy black. I mean, it took many, many coats and everything. She drilled holes in the back of it and then laid it down so it was now horizontal with the four sections. She laid in the bottom, she put in cardboard and leaves and brush and different things like that, and then started filling in with the dirt like you would for any type of um, you know, layering lasagna type of gardening. And then she put big plants in those. So here she had like the sections um, laid out. So she had four of these huge, gorgeous plants in this this filing cabinet that was old and kind of rusty and beat up a little bit and different things. So she probably got it for free or super cheap, maybe $5 or something like that, and laid it down. It has this, she had put two end to end and it had this gorgeous, gorgeous garden set. And I'm like, how great is that? And they are, what are they, 18 inches deep? Some of them even maybe 2 feet deep, but I think they're about 18 inches deep. And so when you turn it over, they'd be that 18 inches high on the beds. And it was beautiful. It was great. And it was like, so again, you can take anything that's out there and turn it into a garden, and um Donna says, check around for stock tanks that farmers may not want anymore. Yes, if there are holes in the bottom. There you go. Absolutely. Cow or deer lick tubs work great too. There you go. A stock tank garden. Oh, that would be so cool. You can often find old file cabinets on the curb. Haha, so true. So true. Um, so that was kind of neat. I did check with the person I told you about with Sri Lanka. I talked to you guys about it a couple weeks ago, and I did find out from the post office that we probably can't mail garden seeds out there. They have to be, um, first of all, you have to have this super permit in order to be able to export or import them or anything like that. And then they have to be like, I don't know, photosynthesized or something. I mean, they have to be like radiated so that they don't carry any germs into another country, all that kind of stuff. So, um, so anyway, aren't going to be able to do the seeds to a different country. But anyway, it was an idea. um, yeah, Kiri. So you know what? The stock tanks, the tubs, the file cabinets, all of that, it's going to put it up high enough where um, just might keep some of those pesky goats out of there. I don't know. See, the filing cabinet, because when you lay it down, it's got a good back. I mean, you have to drill holes in there so it can drain, but you could even put it up on some rocks. You could put it up on, what do you call it? The cinder blocks. You could put it up on a wood frame or something like that and have it up even higher so nobody can be jumping up and eating like that. So yeah, so many old file. Can you see this whole huge, beautiful garden of all raised beds? It's just all file cabinets. I mean, really, that's you go around and find all of those. An 8-foot fence keeps the pesky goats. Yeah, and you're learning on how to do all that. I know that. So, but look at how dark it is already, guys. Look at that. It's black outside. That's how quickly it comes. Very, very quickly. Okay. Some other things that are on sale right now too are landscape fabric and weed barrier and different things like that. So if that's something that you know you're going to need. So that's again kind of that prep mentality in a little bit is thinking ahead and planning ahead. And it's like, okay, we're just finishing up the garden. I know it worked this year. What didn't work this year? What do I want to change? What do I want to add for next year? And it's like, and again, there's, constant upkeep and different things. Do I need to replace my beds? Do I need to put in some more weed barrier? Do I need to upgrade my tools? Do I need, again, hoses, all this other kind of stuff. So, but you could stack the cabinets if the back was, oh, you could. I bet you could, Donna. Yes, ma'am. And I would, it would be easy enough to just screw in some, I don't want to say tabs, but a metal piece with with 2 holes in it. I don't know what they're called, but anyway, I can see them. But just to connect them and to hold them or, where they would, sit on top of one another, and it would keep them solid too. Yeah, you'd have a 3-foot tall bed. That would be it. Mhm. Or even more. It depends on how deep those filing cabinets are. Oh, you need a better garden wagon. Okay. So maybe you could find something on sale, Julie. So I know you've been talking about that, so that would be neat. Lawnmowers are on sale right now. Some of the sites that oh, and by the way, I put a lot of those links in the show notes below for all the companies I've been talking about. Overstock, West Elm, Amazon, Wayfair, Lowe's, Walmart has a lot of clearance stuff too. Where else do I see there? So anyway, yes, their lawnmowers are on sale, and you didn't get so too many deer in the garden was too far away. Ah, okay. So yeah, we've talked about deer a few times, and I think yeah, there's just so many different ideas. So either really tall fence or like Dave has a lot of deer. So Oak Knob Farm, he gives a lot of thought to how to prevent that. And so when you've got your perimeter fence for your garden, and then with raised beds in there, they see all of that and they're afraid to jump in a lot of times because there's no clear landing spot. So either that or you can on the outside of the fence build out bushes and shrubs and different things at least 3 feet out from the fence. Make us like a solid thing, plant stuff around there so that they have not only further to jump, but then they can't really see what's beyond there. So thank you, Julie. Um, and so, yeah, there's a lot of different things you could do that keeps from having to put a 10-foot tall fence in there. But and more strawberry plants, that would be awesome. Golf cart, Donna. Yeah, this sounds like you have a good sized property then, if that's what you need. Cordless snowblower, very good. Um, the other day while sawing a cedar tree, my hand saw broke. Oh, not sawed enough for you to push over, but it would be nice if it's. Well, let's just hope that tree goes down then, Kiri, right? Um, If you have outdoor furniture or if you want outdoor furniture, there's a lot of sales on that right now. If you want a little table out there or chairs or something, if you need to upgrade your chair cushions or anything that's going out there, or umbrellas for tables, picnic tables, different things like that. There's a lot of sales out there right now. Um, then garden carts. Uh, those are, those are going for for a good price right now too. So any of those kind of things, and then even greenhouses. By the time you want one next spring, it is going to be far more expensive. And um, so, if it's something that you can swing at this point, that would be a thought. And again, a Christmas present, if that's something that your heart desires to have a greenhouse, even a little one, make that a Christmas present. The cushions are so expensive. They are, yep, buy out of season. So some of the things that I saw, like Overstock had lawn furniture, they had outdoor decor. So, lights and all the decorations and kitschy stuff that you can do up for, garden and patio and stuff like that. They had fountains, lights, patio heater, which is and that was kind of surprising that that was on sale right now, because that would be something that people would like to have probably right now. It's like, oh, it's 40, 50 degrees outside. A patio heater sure would be nice so we can keep sitting out here until the snow flies. But anyway, so they had patio heaters on sale. West Elm, I'd never heard of the company. I don't know how they, and by the way, none of these are endorsed at all. Um, I don't know how West Elm it is for a company. I didn't take time to look any reviews or anything like that, but they had a lot of pots. Again, the nicer pots that would be more indoor, and then instead of pots, there'd be baskets for your plants and things like that. Um, but they had a lot of really, I mean, they were like half price on everything. So if that's something that you're looking for, um, LTD or limited commodities, they had a lot of garden gnomes. So if you are into garden gnomes, or a lot of different holiday decor, they've got, tons of Halloween stuff, Christmas stuff, all that kind of stuff. But again, kind of the just the kitschy type of garden things, the decorations and things like that that you might, somebody might want to get into, but um, me, I have a hard enough time just getting in there what I need to get in. So, uh, um, so yes, I have the links for Overstock, West Elm, LTD Commodities, Wayfair, Amazon, Lowe's, and Walmart. And like I said, just go into like I think I did check out Home Depot, and I didn't really see like any sales, so to speak. But if you're able to go into the stores and see, seek out the clearance areas, and they'll be tucked off into a corner, but you might find things that are a really good deal. So but there's a lot of things out there that are on sale. So I see some of the things that people are saying that they would need. Um, some more planters, a cart, different things like that. Oh, I wish I could have. I think it was on my phone. I was watching that video of. Let me see. I am just going to take a moment here and see if I can find uh, turning tile cabinet into a planter. It was this the one? No. There's a lot of them here. One was 2 years ago. This was a year ago. Reusing old drawers of an old dresser or something, just taking a drawer. You could like take the handle off of it and stuff like that and just have a nice little box. Um, oh, this is pretty cool. I mean, this one, it just looks so nice. They, to paint it and it's nice and tall. I don't see, yeah, a lot of people have been repurposing old filing cabinets. DIY file cabinet turned into a planter. I don't think that's the person, but anyway, there are a bunch of videos out there on this. So, um, super simple cedar planter boxes. So there's a lot of different things. So yeah, I don't see the one that just showed up this morning, but anyway, it was just a great idea. Julie, you are my link ninja tonight. Oh, Goodwill and thrift shops. Yep. Um, just coming out of what we've been going through, and I didn't even think about this because we got rid of two two filing cabinets. I can't remember one, but they were shorter ones. They were just the two drawer. One was wooden, but the other one was a metal one. And I'm trying to think if there was even a third one. But yeah, so estate sales, auctions, different things like that. You can get filing cabinets really cheap. If there's, I don't know how you hook into finding out about companies that are remodeling their offices. They might be getting rid of old filing cabinets and different things like that too. So above ground swimming pools are good to buy right now too. Good point. Yes. The whether two different things with that, Julie. Just like the nice big ones that you want to have as a swimming pool for your family and different things. So if they're still available, you can get rid of those. The other thing would be like the kiddie pools. If there are any of those left, you could, say they went for $15 before. I bet that you can get them for half price now, and have those as planters. You have a kiddie pool full of strawberries or something like that. Man, Sarah must be asleep. Oh, yeah, you're right. The stores do not want to store all that stuff. Because they wanna load it up with Christmas. They don't wanna try selling summer stuff in the middle of winter, it just won't go. So they wanna get rid of it, and they wanna fill their storage areas with winter things, with Christmas stuff, things that are gonna sell, and so, are you trying to get the kids to bed? Facebook Marketplace, there you go. Just search and, even if nobody has posted anything, you could always put out a request on that kind of stuff. Just say, does anybody have an old filing cabinet they want to get rid of? And just see if there's something out there like that. Um, no, those are great. Does anybody still use Craigslist? I mean, is that like even a good thing anymore? I think I once years ago tried it and I just never had any luck with it. So just didn't know if that was still something that was going and everything. So okay, okay, well that's good to know, Dave. You kids would be like, nope, it's still light out. Well, not too far down the line. It's going to be dark at 4:30, so we're going to be like, that's when, as a parent, you can go, kids, time for bed. But we didn't have supper yet. Well, it's dark. Of course we did. Light has been dark 2 hours. Yes. Hey, our treasured home. Hello. Good to see you. Yes, it is good to catch up. Absolutely. Um, so yeah, again, all the sales I was seeing on there is just like up to, there you go, Julie. Well, it's 8 o'clock somewhere. Um, their sales up to 70% off. And, Sarah, I know that you are so good about getting your family's clothes I mean, the deals that you get on that are just amazing, just excellent. And so, yeah, but so check it out, do your research, find out, first of all, what you need, make a list, write down the things that you need, and just kind of prepare for it in that way. So, anybody else have any ideas I can shoot out? We have just a few minutes left, and I kind of ran out of ideas here. But your tools could not just only little hand tools, but rakes, um, shovels, garden forks, different things like that. Maybe even, you know, I don't know if there are sales on like hori-horis and different things like that. Donna, now that's a something that could be. I would like to add something on that for potting soil. Would be make sure you get stored outside where it's going to get below freezing, because you want to kill any bugs that might be in there. Because a lot of times the potting soil, if it sits around for a while, especially, it will. If there are like any gnat eggs or anything like that that are in the soil, um, they're going to they're going to blossom. They're going to multiply, and so if you trust me, I know this from experience because I had about, I don't know, a dozen bags of potting soil in the basement, and was a year and a half ago. I went through and cleared out my basement almost 2 years ago now, and couldn't figure out why I was getting all of these gnats in the house. And I opened up one bag and it was just like, and so there's some soil, and some that are the worst are Miracle Grow. It's really, really worst. Worse. It's really, really bad. So you want to make sure that wherever it's going to be, it needs to be out there in the cold. I do know that Luke from In My Gardener said that his trifecta will be okay stored outside for us during the winter, but not outside in the summer. So it's got to stay cool in that way. Um, Floor models in stores are always discounted. Good idea, Julie. That's another good one. So true, Doc. You need lots of potting soil for those cabinets. Yep. Um, Hi, Katrina's sister. Hello. There's a sale on seeds from your garden. Oh, yep. Seed saving time. They're free. Absolutely. Yes, if you're able to do that, that's definitely a good time to do it. Now's the time to plant bulbs, and it's so important to plant the early bloomers because the emerging bees next spring really need that fuel to pollinate our gardens. Excellent point. Very, very good point. Um, yes, and I have tulips that come up, but I would definitely love to get more. So that's a really good point. I need to look into that. Usually every fall, I will put in a few new bulbs, whether they're tulips or something like that. And last year I didn't, and I haven't gotten any yet this year, but that's a good point. Oh, Alicia, that's very sweet of you. Oh, you remember that. That's so great. Your hubby has been marketplace looking for a new to you truck. Okay. Well, I hope that you find one. I really certainly do. Crocus, muscari, snowdrops are early. Okay. Yep, those are good and early. Trying to remember what other bulbs I've had. Um, it's been a while since I've dug into them, which is a shame, but life. So, but I love having that first burst of color in the spring. That the tulips are blooming by April, and it's just like the trees haven't even leafed out yet, but we're just coming out of all of that, the white and gray and black and brown, and just all of the, and you haven't seen anything green or anything for a while, and all of a sudden those tulips start popping up and then just burst out with all this yellow and red and pink and orange and everything, and it's just, yeah, it's beautiful. All right, Alicia, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Lenten rose is another early plant. Oh, that's nice. All right, guys. Minnesota mud in spring. There you go. Yep. You guys, thank you so much for being here and being open to what I have to talk about. That's very sweet of you, and I really appreciate that. And it's been so fun to have you here as our little community. Um, the bees have about 40 minutes of fuel in them, so I need to find blooms. Ah, okay. Um, Connie, I do and I don't. There's sometimes I think it for me it has to be the right situation and stuff. So hey Michelle. Oh, you're welcome, Grammy Karen. So you guys take care. God bless. Always have hope, and we will see you next week. So just have a great week and you know, you just take care. Good night.